welcome to Swimming and K-Pop. Other than that, let's begin. So today I'm reacting to what happened to EXO, and I'm on Internet Nathan's channel where I am reacting to one of his older videos. So if you love me, please subscribe to my channel. Also, just follow him or subscribe to him because I am reacting to his material. Other than that, let's begin. So also, I was sick, so that's also something new. So I was sick for a little bit, but I feel better now enough to film a video. So I'm going to be reacting to what happened to EXO, the K-pop powerhouse. I'm going to react to, like, I don't know, just a little bit. Who knows how long it's going to be filming, but I'm just going to react to it. I'm just going to press play and we're going to begin.
What happened to EXO, a K-pop group out of this world, built on uniting China and Korea, but it didn't go as planned. But still, we're leaders in the wave that brought K-pop to Western shores and across the world. Today, we get to learn the history, the accomplishments, and the notorious Chinese members' exodus out of the group. But before we do, I want to say, my face. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I wanted to try.
I'm going to skip through some parts, just so you know.
SM Entertainment, you know, Mr. SM himself said, I have an amazing idea. Why not let's create a boy group with Chinese and Korean members to focus on promotions in those areas? Pay me. And so the search began, starting in 2006 with countless auditions, scouting, and contests. They had their group. Korean members Suho, Chanyeol, Sehun, Baekhyun, Xiumin, and Chen. And Chinese members Lei, Kris, Luhan and Tao. And so basically, Mr. SM wanted a buy one, get one special because this group, later called EXO, would have two groups within it, EXO-K and EXO-M. K for Korean songs and M for Mandarin, aka Chinese songs. 6 years after much preparation.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so when I was looking this up, it was like EXO-K, EXO-M, and I was like, what's the difference? Because I have heard EXO, I have listened to music from EXO, but I was like so confused about like why one had an M and one had a K. But okay, that makes sense now. That makes so much sense.
It was time to debut. On April 8th, 2012, EXO debuted with the unsettling but also instant classic Mama. And it was an immediate success. EXO topped not only Korean charts but also Chinese charts, going as Mr. SM planned. That evil genius you.
That's so funny. It's like he was like, it's so funny. He was like, okay, how can we make money? And like Asia is pretty big, so how about we combine like Korean pop and C-pop and basically put it together, and so that we can make millions, billions even. And this is so funny.
And starting off with the Best New Asian Artist Group Award at the Mnet Asian Music Awards in 2012, wasn't so bad if you ask me.
And the winner is
EXO 축하드립니다.
EXO.
Best New Asian Artist Music Awards. New Asian Artist 그룹 부문 수상자는 EXO입니다.
The literal definition of a monster rookie. And in 2013, EXO would come back as one with all 12 members together with the song Wolf. It was a part of their first studio.
That sounds so cute. Oh, Wolf. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was cute.
Album EXO-XO. But they weren't done yet. A repackaged version of the EXO-XO album would come out with the new single, Growl. Oh, come on. You gotta remember. Oodada, 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 yeah. I can't dance. So far, everything EXO has done was a hit, and they were more powerful together as 12 members. Almost like, you know, a Power Rangers Megazord. 90s kids in the crowd, let me hear you scream. Anyways, a collection of all the versions of the EXO-XO album sold a total of 1 million copies. And you know what comes with hard work and acknowledgement? Dad? Awards. EXO won Song of the Year with Growl, 2 day songs, and an Album of the Year for EXO-XO. Dad? And in 2014, EXO's new EP, Overdose, was released. Pre-orders on this album was crazy. Crazier
It's interesting to know, like, it's interesting to learn, like, how K-pop is, like, industry. I mean, a little bit about, like, how K-pop is, like, created, like, how it's, like, an industry that's just, like, everybody's just, like, hey, we're gonna make the best of the best of the best type of music, like, and combine it together so that it's, like, I don't know, I just find it interesting. But I don't know, that's kind of funny, though, like, how, I think that's pretty cool, actually.
Than my uncle after two Dosekis. In pre-orders alone, this album sold 660,000 copies, the most pre-ordered Korean thing ever. And also winning album of the year, big thing. But shortly after Overdose release, EXO's fans and K-pop fans were hit with a major bombshell. It was revealed that member Kris was filing a lawsuit against SM Entertainment. This comes from Kris saying that he was in.
Okay, I have beef with SM Entertainment a little bit, unfortunately, because they copyright a lot of my videos that I film. So, yeah, so much content that I made that just get copyrighted by SM Entertainment. So, I have a little bit of beef with them. Yes, I do. But yeah, let's continue watching this.
Injured during promotions, and SM didn't respond fast enough or effectively enough with medical attention, and it was a basic human rights violation. Other reasons were brought up.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by SM Entertainment. They seem like they're like a money making. Let me not say that because then they're gonna try to copyright this again. I mean, well, it's not. They don't own this video, but yeah, I think that SM Entertainment is like wild. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like capitalism on steroids. Like I heard of some other stuff that they had done to people too. So I'm just like, I'm not shocked about anything else. Like, I feel like it's just like so many people have been like harmed by this like SM Entertainment because the labor laws are just so wild. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's just, I'm not surprised.
Of like unfair profit distributions and treating him like a product rather than a human being.
Yeah, that was literally what I was hearing too. That SM Entertainment does that. Yeah, treats their employees as products and not entertainment. I mean, sorry, products, not people. And you can see that even in how you see a lot of K-pop stars who go through a lot of like mental issues, as well as like they go through a lot of stress because like they're like have to constantly produce, perform, and you got to be perform the best. Like you have to always be the best of your game, and you can't even have any scandals. Like these like companies like own their lives, and it's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this knows this, but I just think that that's like um not surprising at all.
And so Kris wanted to void and terminate the contract, and the only way was to file a lawsuit. This wouldn't be the last lawsuit that SM faced because only a couple months later, member Luhan filed his own lawsuit, also claiming health issues and saying that he was treated differently than his Korean counterparts. This wouldn't hold EXO's promotions as.
Not surprised about that either. It's like so many people who say they get treated differently from their Korean counterparts who are like foreigners who are in the music groups. So I'm not shocked that like the Chinese members may be receiving different. I'm sorry, my hand is shaking, so this video is gonna be kind of shaky. But yeah, okay. But yeah, okay. I'm not surprised about that either.
SM said EXO will continue as 10. EXO then went on their first tour, selling out the first stop in 1.47 seconds. That is faster than I run after getting the runs on my backside from eating Taco Bell. But I still.
Too much information. I wish she would never told us that.
In 2015, another tour was in store before EXO came back with the Exodus album and the title track, Call Me Baby. Can you imagine if they went with the original title of the song, Call Me Daddy? It was actually released a little bit ahead schedule because of leaks online. And the Exodus album would be EXO's second album to hit over 1 million sold, winning album of the year and breaking into the US and Canadian Billboard charts for the first time ever. Sadly, again, SM was plagued with another lawsuit, this time from member Tao, claiming the same reasons as the other Chinese members said. Tao's father actually got involved by writing a letter on Chinese social media account Weibo, saying his son got an injury and didn't receive proper treatment and wishes to see him leave the group. SM would meet with Tao and his father to come to some sort of an agreement, but it wouldn't happen. And Tao would file the third lawsuit against SM Entertainment. And
What are some labor laws, man? Okay, so I'm gonna pause it here because it's getting like up to like 10 minutes, but we can finish watching this video later. However, oh my gosh, like how many? What's the labor laws like? Because no way that the people should be able to be doing this. Like, oh my gosh, like I know I have heard about this, and of course this happens in the U.S. and many industries, so it's not like Korea is like unique in that. However, it's just like these labor laws that are affecting people and like literally causing people to be sick and like not get sick, injured, and like in positions where they don't necessarily have access to like health care or breaks or just human needs and stuff, or like them treating being xenophobic to other members and like taking advantage of people being who are foreigners in the country. I just think that's like that's some entertainment. Someone needs to do an investigation. Like I don't know, the UN. I don't know. Does the UN need to look into them? I don't know. But yeah, so thank y'all for coming. I hope you all had a nice time with me. Other than that, this has been Sway Bay and K-pop. Peace.